What exactly is geology? Geology is the science that studies Earth's composition and history and the processes acting upon it. Geologists study wind and water erosion, the growth and retreat of glaciers, and the shifting of tectonic plates that make up Earth's crust. They also study geologic hazards like earthquakes, landslides, and volcanic eruptions, the kinds of things that can harm people and damage property. Geologists find energy resources like oil and natural gas, and mineral resources like rare earth elements used in computers and electronics. They study the groundwater that provides many of us with drinking and irrigation water. Geologists make maps to help guide sustainable development and avoid potential problems like landslides and sinkholes. They study Earth's history to help us better understand climate change and how human activities affect our environment. It's hard to imagine an aspect of modern life that isn't tied to geology. Geological surveys are government-supported organizations responsible for studying and providing information about important aspects of geology in a specific area. The Kentucky Geological Survey, or KGS, was formed more than 180 years ago. In 1838, a group of citizens convinced the state legislature that we needed to know more about Kentucky's mineral resources. And in 1948, the survey was made a permanent part of the University of Kentucky. We've come a long way since the first state geologist of Kentucky, William Williams Mather, set out on foot and horseback to survey the Commonwealth's mineral resources. Today, KGS continues to serve as a source of unbiased scientific information about Kentucky's mineral wealth, water and energy resources, and geologic hazards. Our geologists use technologies like LIDAR, a form of airplane-based laser scanning, computer mapping software called Geographic Information Systems, and tablets to collect and analyze data. We're even finding ways to apply cutting-edge technologies like artificial intelligence and machine learning. We strive to improve Kentuckians' lives through the information we provide, the research we conduct, and the questions we answer. KGS provides many benefits to the Commonwealth, including economic returns, improved health, and better geologic hazard management. One of KGS's most important projects was a collaboration from 1960 to 1982 with the United States Geological Survey, which produced 707 detailed maps of Kentucky's bedrock. It was the first geological mapping project of its scope in the U.S., and even today, Kentucky's geologic maps remain unmatched by any other state. These maps have provided millions of dollars of economic benefits and cost savings to the Commonwealth. Kentucky's economy has also benefited from our collaborative research on radon, a naturally occurring radioactive gas that is the second leading cause of lung cancer in the United States. KGS geologists worked with public health experts from the University of Kentucky College of Nursing's BREATHE program to develop the country's most advanced indoor radon potential map. This unique combination of geologic and public health information already saves Kentuckians between $3.4 and $8.5 million per year in healthcare costs and lost income. Our radon studies are also an example of geohealth research. Knowing your risk of radon exposure is important for your health, especially if you are exposed to tobacco smoke. You can use KGS's online radon potential map to understand the danger posed by radon in your neighborhood and decide whether to test your home for radon. We also collaborate with government agencies to monitor groundwater availability and quality using the Kentucky Groundwater Observation Network. KGS makes Kentucky safer by helping communities avoid or minimize the effects of geologic hazards such as landslides and earthquakes. Landslides can cause more economic damage than floods in Kentucky. We help people manage landslide risks by maintaining a publicly accessible landslide database, continuing to improve landslide maps, working with local emergency managers, and presenting educational seminars. Kentucky is also earthquake country. In the early 1800s, a series of 3 powerful earthquakes and hundreds of aftershocks centered around New Madrid, Missouri, shook a large part of western and central Kentucky. Computerized simulations by KGS scientists predict that an earthquake of similar size today could result in more than 500 deaths and more than $8 billion of economic losses in Kentucky alone. To better understand earthquake threats, we maintain the Kentucky Seismic and Strong Motion Network. These projects and many more produce geologic information that we make widely available. KGS's public resources range from general information and educational materials to highly technical reports and maps. You can browse most of these resources on our website. While you're there, you can use our online databases to look up the results of chemical tests we have conducted on a wide range of soil, rock, and water samples. You can digitally explore our collection of rock samples from mines and quarries, along with information about thousands of oil, gas, mineral, coal, water, and engineering exploration wells throughout Kentucky. You can also use the interactive Kentucky Geologic map to learn about the places you live and work. Hop online and find the locations of oil and gas wells, water wells, springs, mines, landslides, sinkholes, and more. Our vision is to be the primary source of geologic information for and about Kentucky. For you, for the Commonwealth, for all of us.